Hey everybody, it's Julius from juliushandmade.com, and we are just under 2 weeks from my 2026 Block of the Month Club, which is, ta-da, I'll Be Your Quilt for All Seasons. It's going to be a really fun uh, sew-along block of the month. We're actually going to complete it in rows, so each month will be a row of the quilt, and by the end of the year, you will have this full quilt all made, and it is 50 by 70 when it's completed. And if you go to my website now under the 2026 Block of the Month page, you will be able to get the fabric requirements. So this is for the entire quilt. I definitely recommend getting it all at once and having it ready to go so that we can complete the full quilt. It is going to be a really fun creative journey for us. This is my first time doing a block of the month like this. Last year, some of you may have done my 2025 block of the month, which were separate blocks for each month. This one is going to be one cohesive quilt, so I'm really excited for it. I have gone through and purchased my fabric for this. There are 16 different colors. And the way that I like to stay organized with this, and I'm going to recommend this for everybody, is to get yourself a little file bin. I just got this on Amazon, and some file folders. And I number each of the file folders 1 through 16. And then I can put each of the fabrics in their own file folder. And that's going to make it really easy when I go to cut a piece. I can put the rest back in its folder, doesn't get all mixed up, and I don't get confused as to what color I need next or what color I'm trying to use. So definitely recommend that. So over on Amazon, I do have a link on my website under the 2026 Block of the Month page. If you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you will see a link for a lot of the different supplies that I use. So I'll show you a little bit of what I like to use when I am foundation paper piecing. I definitely recommend an add a quarter. This is an add a quarter plus ruler. And this is going to make it really easy when you go to do your foundation paper piecing because it has a little lip on the edge that you can butt up against the paper. And as we start the block of the month, I will make sure that you guys see how I use that. I also recommend the Femore rotary cutter. These are really nice. They have a little ball bearing in them, so it makes it really smooth and easy to use. So definitely recommend this. Again, links for all of this stuff will be on my website. I use a seam roller. So I just have this cheap little seam roller, which I really, really like. I've tried some of the more expensive ones, and I always keep coming back to this. I don't like to iron in between every single seam that I do. So this is really nice, and I'll show you how I use that when we get started on the project. You're gonna want some pins. I really like these magic pins. They're really thin and they work really well for me. So I will show you how I use those as well. You'll want a glue stick. Some of the pages we will need to glue together so that we can get the whole section completed. And so a glue stick is really helpful for that. You'll also want some thread. I use glide thread. I like that it's a little bit thinner, and I always use gray. So gray is a really good color to use when foundation paper piecing because it doesn't show up as much in your seams when you're sewing. So definitely recommend glide thread. And then I use a Juki machine. Let me see if I can show you here. This is my Juki. It's all covered in stickers, but I really like this machine. My favorite part is that it's straight stitch only, but it has a thread cutter. So whenever I'm doing foundation paper piecing, that thread cutter is a lifesaver. You don't have to clip so much with your scissors, and you're not wasting as much thread, and it's really nice. So any machine will do, obviously. I like the Juki. I'm not sponsored by them in any way, so use whatever machine you like. All right. So how this is going to work. Each month, on the first of the month, I am going to release the pattern. It will all be done on my website. So again, it's juliushandmade.com. If you are registered for the Block of the Month Club, you have been added to a private group on my website. that's specific for this block of the month, Sew Along. And you will also access the patterns on my website. So each month there will be a separate page underneath that 2026 block of the month page that only members of the block of the month club will be able to access, and that's how you're going to get your pattern. And then I'm also going to release a video each month where I am going to kind of take you through my process of sewing together the block. So we'll start with, printing the pattern, cutting out the pieces, gluing the pieces together that need to be glued, and then how I go about sewing it, and any tips and tricks that might come up for that specific month. So that's what's going to happen. So look forward to the email that your first month is ready to go. It's going to be on January 1st. And hopefully you guys will also along with me. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to email me, juliushandmade@yahoo.com, or you can contact me through my website. And it's not too late for anybody that wants to sign up. You really could sign up at any time throughout the year. But if you want the best deal, you can go in now and sign up, and that way you'll be ready to go for the first of the year. So I am wishing you all a happy holiday and an amazing new year, and I cannot wait to get started with you come January 1st. All right, guys, talk to you later. Bye-bye.